Hi friends, welcome to another video. I fear this one may be short and sweet, and that's mostly because my friend is supposed to be coming over to just like hang out before she heads out of the country for like several weeks. But just like my last video, we got some putting things up to do today. Honestly, I really like making these videos. I make them in my shorter form content as well. And it honestly just keeps me disciplined as far as like getting my apartment together for the week. Today is exciting because I got some new cookware. I got some new cookware from our place, so we're gonna start with opening that up. I kind of wanted to do some cooking, but we may just have to do that later unless we can squeeze it in a little. I don't know, but I need to also organize my makeup area, and then I'll show you guys some of the new stuff I got this week, and then maybe some of the camera setup that I'm hoping to do to try to record in my beauty area too. But I told myself I had to clean up my makeup area first before I did any cleaning, or before I did any light setup or whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anywho, girl, let me stop yapping and just get into it. Actually, before we get into everything, y'all look how cute my stinking outfit is. I have on this little top from Nasty Gal it's a little see-through, it has holes in it, and then I have like a cup bra underneath. And these pants that I got from Abercrombie, they're low waist and they have this super big cuff at the bottom. I think I got them like maybe 3 sizes up so that they're like the perfect amount of baggy. I'm 5'8" and they hit me quite literally perfectly. But everybody at work was complimenting this shirt when I had it on the other day. But yeah, this is our little cleaning fit for the day. We're blonde again, and now we can get started with everything. So as mentioned previously, I got some new cookware. I actually got it from our place. So my management company sent out an email the other day saying that our place was looking to do, I think they were just trying to like have a mid-season promotion. There actually might be a sale going on from my understanding. But for me, I'm always down for some new cookware, especially if it's cookware. Hold on. Okay. Especially if it's cookware that matches my apartment. I ended up getting orange colored pot and pan. And I feel like it's gonna be a bit more like pastel orange versus like I do bright oranges if you've seen bits of my apartment. But baby, free cookware is free cookware. And honestly, the ones I've had since, I mean, pots and pans don't really like get old for several years, but I've had mine for a minute, and some of them are a little rinky-dink falling apart. I had to throw a couple of them away, but I am excited to see how these look. Okay, I'm like, the packaging is orange too, so off bat I was just kind of like, oh wait, okay, wait, let me stop wasting time and just crack into it. Okay, so we have a top for my pot. Oh wait, look how precious. A little glimpse at what we're getting. And then, oop. Oh, this is heavy. Oh, I got a cast iron pot. I forgot. Ask me if I know what to do with the cast iron pot. When I tell y'all, when I was placing the order, I literally asked my coworker what the difference between a regular pot and a cast iron was, and he kind of like broke everything down for me. He was saying with these, you could cook like basically everything you could cook on a grill, you would put on your cast iron. And also on the website, they were cooking like pies in here too. And he told me you could bake with it. So that's pretty cool. And then, oh, it comes with a little pan holder, like, or handle holder. And then, what is this other thing? Okay, that's precious. Wait, y'all see me? Is it giving chef? Wait, you would not do with that. You would not do that with the cast iron. Let me stop playing. And then, what is this? Oh, I think this is a little handle too that you can put on the pan. I wonder if this just kind of like stays on there, like sands it going into the oven. But it has a little handle, so then you just slide it on there. That's fire. Okay, I love that. And then put the little top on top. Precious. Okay, let's crack into the pot and see what we're cooking with, no pun intended, with that. The pot is super lightweight, y'all, like way more lightweight than I was expecting, but it's super spacious. It's a pretty big pot. It also came with a spoon, and I don't know, the color is definitely a lot more pastel, like as I stated previously, but I think because my kitchen isn't necessarily so like bright orange, yellow, red focus, that this is gonna be fine. Plus, like, I keep my pots and pans tucked away for the most part, so I'm not necessarily that pressed about it not matching. But these are precious. And like I said, I think they're on sale right now. If they're not, then I would definitely keep an eye out on holidays when they are on sale. If you're in need of cute potware, we'll see how they actually work when it comes to cooking. But to be honest, am I the one that should be giving guidance on whether something is good cookware or not? Because I'm gonna just tell you whether or not it can fry down some eggs good, if I'm being 1000. But I do want to test out some different things in the cast iron, just because, again, like, this is something new for me. I've never used one of these. My mom was not, listen, y'all think I'm not a chef, which I'm not. My mama was not a chef, which is how all of this came to be. So I have no idea, like, what the heck you would use this for. And then, I mean, she wasn't necessarily, like, making any recipes to where I would, like, no, oh, you need to use a pot for this, and you need to use like a cast iron or a pan for this. I've kind of just like come to learn those things on my own, just like basic cooking things. So I'd be curious to make like some soups or some type of stew in this. I know that this can go in the microwave, not the microwave, this can go in the oven, which I know cast irons are supposed to do that. But for those that don't know, like me, this can go in the oven, which is also really cool. But that's basically all of my new cookware things that I got. I'll show you guys a couple of the other things I got later, but I'm looking at the time now. My friend's gonna be here in like 30 minutes. So I think we should transition over to my makeup section, which looks like crazy. It looks crazy. And we can just like chit chat over there while I do some cleaning, but otherwise, let's get out of this kitchen. So this is what y'all are seeing. It's looking wonderful, perfect, clean, and put together. This is how my makeup actually looks over here. Y'all, I am so embarrassed that it looks like this and that I have been doing my makeup like this. I cannot explain to you how this happened other than I am simply a girl that likes to look cute in the morning in a rush every single time. But we need to just, we need to just get this together, put it up, just put my makeup brushes up. I have storage here, which I feel like you guys have like seen in my previous videos, just like off to the side. I got these acrylic drawers from Amazon. They're pink. I actually got them to match my transparent shower curtain when it was pink. I love that shower curtain down. I have an orange one now, and I had both of them at one time. So it was like a double transparent shower curtain, which was also cool. But nonetheless, let's just chit chat and put this up because I can't live like this no more, y'all. You know, I kind of started this little discipline journey with myself on TikTok and on this channel here, just a little bit. You know, I feel like I did that last kind of productive day video, but just like, if you've ever seen me doing like productive vlogs, anything along those lines, is really just like me trying to get my discipline together, get my time management together, because I can be a little chaotic girl, and I shouldn't always be a chaotic girl. Like, sometimes I need to have my life a little bit together, you know? So nonetheless, we're working on it, and that's okay. I feel like as long as you are showing that you want to be better, as long as you're taking the steps to do so, no matter how slow or how challenging it may be for you, one day you're going to get there, and I know I'm going to get there, and I know all of this is just going to feel like routine to me and just like super simple, and everybody's going to be like, oh my God, Lauren is the most organized, put together, on-time person I know. And when that day comes, I'm going to just be like, yeah, I've been that way. I was born this way, baby. Lie. This past weekend, I ended up going to a little cookout situation here in Brooklyn. And oh, is this a gift card? Okay, $20 to the Flyest. I remember getting this. It was like some tea in a teacup. It was real cute. I've been looking for this. I'm putting some of this on right now. Girl, see, this is what happens when you clean your stuff up. You find the things that you've been looking for. That's actually so sad. Anyway, I went to this little cookout the other day, and it's crazy. When I looked at the RSVP initially, girl, why did the RSVP say 500 plus people? I was like, where anywhere in Brooklyn that's not like a party venue are you hosting 500 plus people? But I had been to the same cookout last year. It's hosted by the same people. It's actually hosted by a guy I went to high school with, and I ran into him at the cookout last year, like the first one I went to, and I was like, hello? Like, you ever just run into somebody from like way, way back in your past, and like not necessarily people you were talking to on a day-to-day basis, but just kind of like, I remember you, you remember me. So that's kind of cool. It's always nice to have like a taste of home you can like kind of crack at-home jokes with. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, the cookout yesterday was very interesting. It's funny because I'm not gonna lie, usually I feel like when we go out, I'm always seeing like the same people, and this is like everybody wise, friends, men, whoever, This time around, of course, I saw people I knew, but I also saw a lot of new faces. And I'm talking like a lot of new faces, like more than I typically do. And to me, that was exciting because honestly, I was getting to the point where, okay, this is clearly love. I was getting to the point where I was low key like, oh, but we have a new one. Okay. I keep saying I was getting to the point where I was trying to say, I was getting to the point where I was kind of like, friend, I don't know if we need to be rolling up to places no more. She's already kind of been in that headspace too. Like, we had a conversation the other day. This is with my best friend. We had a conversation the other day, and she was just kind of saying that she wants to start being around new places and just like meeting new types of people. And I'm not mad at that, because what I've learned about living here, especially as a transplant, it's very easy to get caught up into going to the same places. And I feel like I've mentioned this in a previous video, just like, you start recognizing folks, and after a while it's kind of like, okay, I like going out because I like meeting people, I like chatting with people, but when you're seeing the same faces, you're kind of like, okay, well, I met you already, which is cool. It's nice to have that kind of like home base in a way, like that comfortability, but sometimes you just kind of want to switch it up. So we're kind of in this phase where we're exploring new places to be, new places to go. Maybe that means we need to go to some places in Manhattan more. Child, we don't really be in Harlem. So I'm like, girl, do we need to go to Harlem? Here's to finding new places to go. I feel like maybe that's the theme of where I've kind of been lately, especially just like with my going out pursuits, which I haven't really been doing that much of. And that could be as a result of, you know, me being here 5 years at this point. That's half a decade, which is crazy, bit crazy, and kind of feeling like I've definitely done like all of the transplant things to do. I don't necessarily need to go to a lot of parties anymore necessarily because of that, but I don't know. I'm just kind of in the headspace of, you know, what else is out there? What more can I do? Or, you know, I took a writing class earlier this year, which I feel like I spoke so much about this writing class in this Italian language class that I took within the first quarter, but it was honestly just a great way to be in different spaces. Like, I didn't necessarily leave the class with any like best friends, like new potentials, but that wasn't necessarily why I did it. It was something, one, I wanted to do because I wanted to practice the muscle of like both types of classes. And then I also just wanted to explore what it felt like to be in a different space, you know? And I low-key, okay. I low-key did that last weekend too. Me and my friend, we were down to like Tribeca area after we went to go eat. And if you know, like Tribeca it's predominantly a certain type of people. But girl, I say all this to say, we just had a very interesting experience. One, it was nice to like be in different spaces that are like, you know, unlike our own. But it's just interesting when like a certain type of people try to hit on you and they're just like, why are you talking to me like I'm from Mars? I just didn't get it. I'm like, I'm a normal girl just like you. You can ask me where I've traveled to, what I like to do for fun. Like, do I like to cook? Normal things, you know? But anyway, girl, that was an experience in itself that we do not necessarily need to get into, but I felt like it did bleed into my point of, you know, wanting to explore new things. And I feel like that's one of the great things about New York. You literally can just find like any type of pocket anywhere in the world, which is awesome. But I've basically finished organizing my makeup. I didn't show you what it looked like. It looks great. Is it going to look like this in like the end of the week, by the end of the week? Girl, probably not, but I like how it looks right now. It's making me feel good at this moment, so I'm just going to relish in that. And we are going to transition into me showing you guys what new things I got in this week outside of the new cookware I got. Oh, and I also reorganized my lip glosses. This also looks amazing. At this point, I feel like I should not get any new lip glosses unless it's coming to me for free. And I also have been like assessing the different colors I get because as you can see, I basically have like a little bit of everything. So I try not to do repeats. But yeah, lip gloss going crazy. And to wrap up everything, let's talk about all the new stuff I got in this week. Now, first up, we're going to start with everything I got from Jeff Bezos layer on Prime Day. So I got this like whole box of beef jerky, y'all. I think it's like 20 pieces in here. I've already eaten one. I'm not necessarily particular on my beef jerky. I have been trying to lean more towards turkey jerky because that has a little bit more protein, but I've been going pretty hard at the gym, and this is like my go-to gym snack versus a protein bar, because I feel like sometimes protein bars are hit or miss, but beef jerky is pretty consistent, so I'm gonna stick with it. I also got a PR box from Fenty. I already opened it, and I've been using this body milk lotion for the last week. initially when I used it, I was like, okay, like this is just lotion. It's fine. It's whatever. This gives an amazing glow. Like it gives the same glow that the body butter that comes in the jar does, except this is like a lot more liquidy. So I feel like it's easier to apply. And it also is like in a pump, which is like not comfortable. It's easier to use. I haven't looked at the price of this, but I'm sure it's like $30. Like just no offense, it's probably like $30, $40. I don't know if I think that that's necessarily worth it, but it's nice lotion if you can get your hands on it. You know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. I feel like Eucerin and La Roche-Posay do the same thing, but it is nice lotion, and it smells just like the body butter that comes in the jar that's this color. And then I also got the Plush Puddings. Okay, hear me out. I made a video about this on TikTok like way back. You can't convince me this is not lip gloss. I wear this like it's lip gloss because it is so juicy. Like it makes your lips look like they are dripping in juice, which is like how I like my lip gloss, honestly. So I have the vanilla one, which I've already been using. I haven't ran out of it yet, so I'm not gonna open up another one until I run out of that. They last a really long time. And also another note, I wake up and my lips are still just as juicy as when I put them on. I don't know how that's possible. I also am like not a mouth breather when I sleep. So I feel like maybe that's also part of it. But I also got it in, I think it's called Barbados Cherry. Yeah, Barbados Cherry. I love cherry scented lip products. So I think I'm really going to like this. I have the cherry lip oil. I've like used it once maybe. It wasn't like groundbreaking, but I think it's like good for what it is. It's decent. But if I was to choose between the two, Dece. And then, oh, okay. As I showed y'all before, I've been working out crazy. So I ended up picking myself up some more workout outfits. The CRZY workout outfits from Amazon. I have the 2-piece set. I feel like I've probably worn it in a video before. If not, I've definitely worn it in some shorts. If y'all go back on my shorts where I was doing the like, did I finish my to-do list? That 2-piece set is from that line. It feels so good. It's supposed to be like, I typed in Beyond Yoga dupe when I was initially looking for workout outfits because Beyond Yoga has like really soft workout outfits, but they're so expensive. Like honestly on the level of Lulu, but I think Lulu might be more, but the streets were saying that these are supposed to be the dupe for both of those. Like, hey, all I know is this is very comfortable. The 2-piece that I have is very comfortable. It comes with pads. I always take the pads out because I don't know, they don't like feel that necessary to me. But I wore this in black the other day to the gym, and I don't know, my booty was sitting. I'm gonna be honest. Now, is that due to me being down to that gym doing what I need to do, or me being a cornbread fed shawty from the South? I don't know. But I know my body was looking snatched in the little jumpsuit. So if you're in the need for a new workout set, I would definitely say check that out. I will have it linked so y'all can get to it easily. I feel like that's always what I like from people. If they could just send me the link and I can get to it versus like telling me the name and having me search it. So yes, this hot pink color is so pretty too. So bow, love that. And then the last thing, I got these 2 moisturizers from Neutrogena. If you've watched, I think maybe like at this point, I feel like I mentioned it in a couple of my TikTok videos, and I really should post this video of me talking about, this is a side note, this is a note to self, post the video about the products I used to help with my hyperpigmentation. But at the beginning of that video, I'm using a sunscreen, and then like in several other videos, I've talked about this specific Neutrogena sunscreen that gives me like an amazing glow. And honestly, I don't know what it is about the Neutrogena. Y'all, clearly this is not sponsored. Like I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube for this to be a sponsored situation. But Neutrogena be having a crazy glow in their products, especially when it comes to SPF. So I'm curious to try these out. I'm actually testing it out for a partnership, but I'm personally very invested in this collagen bank moisturizer with the SPF because I'm like, if it can give me that glow that I get from my sunscreen so that my face and my body can match, y'all might have got me Neutrogena. Like, y'all might have actually influenced me to, how they gonna influence me? I might have influenced myself, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But we'll see how these go. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the 2 books that I got last week. Now, Miss Girl, she's going back. She's going back to the library. Y'all, I think I got like 5 pages into this book. And the main character felt like a pick-me. I didn't love that. I don't like reading books about mean girls. That's not the energy I'm on. Like, she just said something to her friend. Basically, the line that made me shut down and close the book was, she was basically talking about like why she didn't have a man type of stuff in her head. And then she was looking at her friend and she was like, I just noticed that so-and-so has fake eyelashes to match her fake nails. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm too real. I said, girl, next, please. Maybe I'm too real. Be for real. Anyway, this book I just started, and I was reading it when I was on the treadmill the other day, and I really think it's so cute so far. I've never read a book where the main character is older, like has a child that is my age, and then like the main character is probably like in their 40s or 50s. Maybe, what, baby, I'm almost 30. Main character is in their 50s and 60s. So it's interesting to read a book from that perspective. I don't hate it, but I am curious to see like how it's going to keep going since it has like that more mature angle to it. But so far, I'm not hating this. I don't feel as weird about the meet cute as I did with the wedding date. And maybe I will revisit the wedding date after I stop being so jaded about the meeting. But nonetheless, that is everything. I think I'm going to attempt to make some more protein pancakes because clearly I'm obsessed. But I want to use my new pans. And I'm curious to see how they're going to cook down in that cast iron. I also need to look up how to cook in a cast iron because I know that clean in a cast iron because I know there's like special cleaning that goes along with it. But yeah, guys, this video actually might be a lot longer than I expected, so that's fun. But this was fun. Thanks for chatting. I'll see you guys later.